Sorry, just got to close the window. Right, let's share this out because actually I don't need to. No, I don't need to do it on that. I can do it on here. See if it comes up straight away. Probably won't. Switch account. Sorry, I can't see if there's anyone in the chat yet. Why is it showing up? I've just switched my account to. Markers assemble. You know what it's like? It's almost like it's just expected now that it never just comes on straight away. That's not me. That's a very old video. Where's that come up? No, nothing yet. Am I live? Let me just check. Yeah, I can see people. I can see, I think it was Alison I just saw. It just doesn't come up straight away and it's so annoying. Let me go on my laptop, I'll share it on that instead. Where am I? Where are we? Switch accounts. I'll be with you in a minute. Anyway, at least it gives people a chance to just get themselves sorted. Right, view channel, markers assemble, live. There it is. It's just the iPad. There's the iPad. Right, let's turn that down. And for some reason the brightness has dropped down. There you all are. There's my friends. Hello, tribe. Right, let me grab a link for today. I've got a fun card today. Let's do. What am I going to use? Yeah, this is Showstoppers, isn't it? Showstoppers, or Festive Showstoppers, I think this one was. Oh no, there it goes, it comes up. Okay, let's drop that link in. And I will share this out. I hope you're all well. I should hopefully be able to catch up on my iPad in a minute. Still not now. Alright, let's put this in. Just pin and then share to Facebook. It doesn't like it that way. Of course it won't. Hey everyone, I can see people joining. Just doing my post. So it's a bit later. I've just had a really hectic morning. Right now, and say if you want to craft along, get yourself some white cards, some circle dies. I'm going to be making something nice. Is that the right one? Yeah, okay. Next to crafters. I have to talk through all the steps. Anyone else like that? Right, that should be. Of course it is. There, right, that should all be shared. I've had a massive sort out again. It's funny because I had a meeting on Monday and it was off the back of one of my team asking me about a product, a peanuts product, and I had to dig it out because obviously I get sent stuff that's not from, months down the line. So I had to dig it out, and because I dug it out, I was then finding more stuff. There we go, there's the live. And in the end, it was like a volcano of craft supplies, more old stuff. So I ended up having a massive, big cull again of products. So I had a big sort out and I donated loads again to the charity shop. And then I've got all my MTS stuff, which I'm going to do, sort for them, and that's all going to go to the same charity shop. So I'll let you know when that goes. So I know some of you local would like to have a look. Right, hi everybody. Enough of me yabbering on. Who was first in? Let's go right to the start. Claire. Hey, Claire. Bethany as well. Good morning. Hey, Alexandra. Pauline, Benita, Emma, Alison, Little Rabbit Designs, Donna Lee, Laura, Ali, Pippa, Elaine, Tamitha, Debbie, Dream Weddings, which is Kim. Yeah. Jeanette, sorry, I'm probably missing Pink. I still don't know what your name is, but I don't think you want to say, so that's fine. Pink RD, hello. Again, there's lots of you here. Thank you all. Got Debbie. That's Debbie Hallett, isn't it? Hi, Sam. Hello. Hopefully you bring back the Circles Crackle Die. Circle Crackle Die. Oh, what's that one? That card was so cute. Circle Crackle. What's the crackle? You've got me wondering now. Or was it a typo? Hey, Benita. Joyce. Lots of you here. I had trouble finding me today. I was always here. Always here at 2. If I don't say otherwise, just I'll be here at 2 o'clock. Cool. Right. So today we're going to make a card which I've actually just done for one of my samples for The Wizard of Oz. Well, it's not The Wizard of Oz because that's obviously the copyright name. It's the wonderful... What's it called again? Oh my God. The Weird and Wonderful Oz. Weird and Wonderful. Anyway, it's coming out on Friday. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm using it with some MTS dies as well. So there'll be some fun stuff on Friday. So I think it's going to be 9 AM still. So it's going to be like a mix and match, but it's going to be MTS Mex with this new collection. And I'm going to do a fun fold as well. So I think in total I filmed 3 fun folds using the collection this morning. I've got 2 more to do tomorrow, then the 2 or 3 I demo. So there's going to be quite a lot of content for this collection. I'm not sure what's already been submitted. I'm not sure if it's gone out to some of the other design team members as well, but it's really nice. I've been sharing a few sneak peeks. If you love The Wizard of Oz, then you will really like this collection. Again, it's one of our licenses and it ties in perfectly with the second movie coming out next month, which I am going to see and I cannot wait. It'll be the same as what's on the channel, what's on the website, Melanie. If you scroll down, I think it's something like you can make up to 200 of one style and then you have to change it and then you can make another 200. But I don't know, because this isn't it's not official, if that makes sense. So it doesn't go under, you know, it's not like Disney and things like that. So double check, but it will all be listed on there when it comes up on Friday as well. Yeah, I think it'll go live. This is why I need to check. It's either going to go live at 9 or 10. So whatever time it goes live, I'll go live. If it's 10, then I'll go live at 10. But I'll find out later and I'll put the post up. So you'll get that anyway. So yeah, so it should be really fun. But one of the cards I've made, which I can't share yet, because obviously we've got to keep some things back. But it's a snow globe card, which I've seen quite a few people. It seems to be doing the rounds again. And a few people that I've seen, they've credited Sarah Trelbilcock. Possibly I'm saying the surname wrong. She's on YouTube. I will link her when my YouTube goes out next week. So I've already done the card for YouTube, but I've used it as an Emerald City Oz kind of theme. But today we're going to do an actual snow globe version, and I'm going to probably use the snowman and maybe the deer and maybe some of the trees. We'll see. So that's what we're going to do today. You don't need any dies to make the base of it. Obviously you need a circle shape for the snow globe effect, but you could easily have a square, star shape. It's entirely up to you. Sam, did you have a chance to look for spare surprise that we... Yeah, and I tried replying. It won't let me reply to you. You've just reminded me about that, Lou. I tried replying back to you. I'm wondering, let me just write this down just to try that again, and I'll have a little look. Where am I? Where's my little... Just use those ones. Okay, right, leave that there. So some of you might have already made this card, because I know there was a lady, the Sarah is the one that everyone seems to credit, so I think hers was from a couple of years ago, but then Iced Images, so Louise has done it, another person we know has done it as well, and some of you might have already made it as well. Talise. Name is Talise, right, brilliant, because you're always in here. What a lovely name. Let me just write Talise. I think you're our first Talise to ever be in the chat. That's a really pretty name, actually. I like that. Right, You're on there now. There we go. Okay, so, oh gosh, what measurement did I do for mine? I'm going to have to double check. I don't want you to see it. Let me just, I think it was 2. It folds down to 6 by 8 because you do have a bit of a height with this when it's flat. I'm going to show you it that way. So this is how it will fold flat. So you've got your 8-inch that way and your 6 this way. Okay. So what did I'm just going to keep it off here a minute. So I wasn't going to do this today, but then I've literally just finished filming it and I thought, well, if I make it during the live, I've got to do a YouTube anyway, so I might as well do it the other way around. 2.5. And that's 1 and 1 1/4. Right, I think I've got it. Let me just mark it out because I'm going to have a red base and then we're going to do the white circles for the globe. I'm going to use the Snowfall acetate as well. But you could do this as a white base as well if you want. Made loads of this style card last year. It's very popular. Yeah, I've seen it. I've always seen it around, but I think because I had my 3D display, I have got some other snow globe cards I've done before. I don't know, you know, sometimes things just, yeah, they just slip by. But I thought, oh, I wanted, again, I've been looking at card styles and then ways to adapt them for this Oz kind of one that I'm doing. I've got a big showstopper, which is something I've put together myself, which I'm really pleased with. That's the first tutorial. So yeah, there's some really nice fun. You've got 3 brand new fun folds for my channel going out next week. Oh, and I'm off all of next week as well. I feel like I've got like verbal diarrhea. Yeah, I've got 5 days to use before the year's up, and my Christmas break's already, you know, accounted for. So I'm having next week off. And then that's it, full on Christmas when I get back. All right. But you've got tutorials to keep you busy anyway. Right, I'm going to trim this down to 6 inches wide. This is a piece of A4. You'll be able to cut the whole thing from this. I just want to double check my scoring before I give it to you. I've moved my desk, I've got the wooden door back on, I've thrown out more fixture and fittings, and I've got a big nice space now for the Christmas tree. So that is going to be going up soon. And I've received some Christmas presents already, which is lovely. Oh yeah, thumbs up. I haven't done mine. Let me just come out. Thumbs up. There's only 52 including mine, and there are double that in the chat. So if you can just give me a thumbs up. It is free. I can't see who's doing it. So yeah, you're hidden if you don't want me to know. No, I need to plan that in, Wendy. Yeah, I need to sort something out for that because it was really nice last year. So I might tie it into maybe my last, no, I might do it the week before. So the week before I'm in Manchester at the beginning for 3 days. But there's no reason why I couldn't maybe do it on that Friday possibly. We'll have a look anyway. I will let you know. Right, let me just score this before I give you the measurements. I just want to make sure that it is 100%. 1, 2, 4, 1/4. Yeah. So it will be, yeah, let me just double check. I'm just going to mark these in now. And then 1, 2 and a half, 1 1/4, 1 1/4. Right, so it'll be 11 by 6 is the card size for the base. But the video for this will come out next week. So those of you, you know, don't worry about writing the measurements down and stuff unless you want to craft and do it beforehand. But it is going to be up next week. I know. Thank you, Sarah. Lots of you do know. You got in the habit of doing your thumbs up straight away. I don't think I've seen you do a snow globe before. So yeah, I've done a few. I've got all different snow globes. I don't know if I've got them in a playlist, but I know I've got a few in the 7-8 years I've done on YouTube. And then we've got obviously the die in my collection that does as well, the 3D display ones. But yeah, I've got quite a few snow globes. Morning, hi everybody. 53 now as I just I'm cutting out Paper Discovery Christmas dies. Oh yeah, I miss Paper Discovery. I haven't made a single Christmas card yet, but now grandson is home, I better get cracking on. Yeah, I've got I need to do that as well. I think I'll do that the week when I'm back. We'll do the envelope making and I can get all my cards posted because I've promised myself I'm sending them all in November. Hey Shirley. Okay, so you've got a piece of 11 by 6 along the 11-inch side. You're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 3, 4 1/4, 6 3/4, 8, 9 1/4, and 10 1/2. All right, I'll go through that again. So you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 3, 4 1/4, 6 3/4, 8, 9 1/2, and 10. 9 1/4, sorry, 9 1/4 and 10 1/2. Okay. Then along the short side, you're going to score at 1 1/4 down to the third. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh no, third score line. I've got to remember that's the base. Yeah, down to the third score line. So 1 1/4, 1, 2, 3. And then at 4 3/4 down to the third score line. I did say in the video it's very similar, like this kind of cutting part, to when you make a 3D shadow box frame card. So yeah, it's quite easy to do. Coming in late, had to go to the dump. Do you know what? I thought you said I had to go and do a dump. Oh. Okay. I've started now, I can't stop. Oh, it's the way it just, because I skip a lot of words when I'm reading the comments. I know Kate sat there now probably going, oh my goodness, no, I would not. Oh dear, right. Oh, coming in late, I had to go to the dump. I had our first snowfall last night, so we'll melt it. Hope, so glad I'm catching it today. Okay, you've really made me laugh, and you didn't even mean to. Oh dear, I'm not the only one, Sam. Oh dear, oh, I'm glad when I'm making some of you laugh anyway. Oh. Oh, I'm not the only one. Jeanette thought that's what you said as well. To be fair, we call it the dump. We call it the tip as well. It's just, sorry, that's really made me chuckle. Oh dear. Right, repeat that at the other end. So along the 6-inch side, 1 1/4 down to the third score line, and then a 4 3/4 down to the third score line. Oh dear. Oh, you're laughing with me. I'm glad, Kate. Sam, I've to do catch up of last week, but since live now was 5. Oh, how was 5? Brilliant. Honestly, just for a band who are, obviously, nearly 30 years older than they were when they started. I think one of them's nearly 50. I thought they were brilliant. They sang really well. For a boy band, they really I don't know, I've watched some concerts of these kind of revival groups and they're a bit naff, it's like, yeah, you left when you should have, but they've been brilliant. I think they played at the O2 last night or the night before. Most of them have all sold out. It was just brilliant, and we were right at the front, but because it's all older people, yeah, there were some young people, but everybody was really like millennials, so all in their 40s, late 30s. There was no pushing. It was just really nice. We all had room to dance. Everyone was lovely. It was just brilliant. Yeah, lovely weekend. Thank you for asking. I did talk about it last week, but yeah, no, it was brilliant. I've been up to the loft to sort out Christmas cards I've made last year. This year, plenty of that. Yeah, to be fair, Maureen, I should probably do that because I know I've got some up there. But my mum, we're doing a crafty week next week as well. So I made a garland with her a couple of years ago when I was in the apartment, and I said, oh, do you fancy doing a crafty day again? So I'm going to pull all of the craft stuff down. I've got loads up there, and we're going to lay it all out on the dining room table. We're going to have a nice lunch, and we're going to have a whole festive day. And that I'm going to put my tree up and everything next week. So, right, I think I'm all caught up there. So what you want to do now is you're going to cut down where you score, but you want to cut away the score line. So I'm cutting more to like the left side here, down to where you've just scored, and then you want to cut across on the diagonal down to the end of that 4th score line. So again, if you've done those shadow box frames, you'll see what I mean about this cut. It's very similar to creating those frames. And then again, now I'm cutting slightly to the right hand side of that score line, and then find it a bit easier to come up from the fourth one and join that way. Okay, so we want to create that like chimney look. Yeah, it was brilliant, really, really nice. Yeah, I know it's early for the Christmas tree and all that lot. To be fair, I put it up the last week in November last year, and I've always been the 1st of December usually anyway. But I thought I've got a week off, do it all, get the house all, because I like to have a big deep clean and just sort stuff out. I can do some charity shop runs, because whenever I do all the Christmas tree decks down, I end up sorting out other bits and just getting rid of bits as well. So I'm going to have a nice week. I've got lots of DIY planned as well, and just kind of like a nice little winter, pre-winter reset, pre-Christmas reset, get everything nice and ready for, yeah, a few weeks of fun. So we want something like this. I'm going to fold and burnish all the score lines. And then these are going to fold in on themselves. Now this part of the card reminds me of that slide and pop card that I've done many years ago. But when that sticks down, you've got your base for your snow globe, and it will fold depending on which way, but it will fold up like this. So it all folds flat. Oh great, I've watched on YouTube the concert and thought they looked and sounded great. Yeah, they were really like into the crowd and stuff. Just, it was really good. So great idea. That sounds so fun. Those scissors belong in a horror flick. Yeah, they are. They're a nice scissor, a nice weighty one. So that is the base. We don't need the scoreboard anymore now. So next it is to make the top part, the snow globe. That's the other one. Okay, right. Let me grab, get the acetate. I'm only probably going to need this on the front one. I think if you do too many layers, it can be quite busy and you end up not really seeing like any stamped images and things that you might have. So I'll leave that one. Now I could do this in silver card with a white piece at the back, so it's like got a silver. What do we think? Let me grab. Oh, actually, I've got this. No, we'll use this. This is that. Remember all the shimmery card, the Creative Craft products? That like satin finish. I think I'm going to use this with the acetate on the front one. I think that would be nice. So this one, and let me grab circle die. Oh, I've got rid of my chair as well. I threw my chair out yesterday. So I've actually got to do a tip run as well, or a dump run next week. Chair and all bits and bobs. Right, so now in the video I used a 6-inch diameter circle, but it pushed the final flat version of the card just over 8. So I think it's better to just drop that slightly. So more of a 5.5 diameter or a 5 3/4, and then you'll be fine then with the final height of the card, because this will go in a 6x8 envelope. No more farty chair, no, it's gone. I'm much lower now. I'm not up high or anything. I've brought everything down. I've just really tidied everything up. One of my Alex drawers is going, so it was all a bit beat up anyway. I've just really condensed loads of stuff down again, and I just feel lighter and more creative getting rid of it. Yeah, so I've been making a couple of projects for Christmas too. A couple of calendar books for my 2 family members, all done now, ready to go in the Christmas bags. Nice. I took a leaf out of Steve Boots method and did some batch making. Yeah, he always batch makes, doesn't he? Got all my cards to be posted, right? Isn't it? Yeah. It's the writing that's going to take me time as well. So yeah, yeah. Chair's gone. Right. So let's have a little look at just a slight. I mean, stick with a 6-inch diameter, because if you're making your own envelopes, it doesn't really matter. And if you're hand delivering it, again, it's not going to matter. That's 5.5. These are the Creative Craft Products ones. What's this one? 5 3/4. I'm going to go with that one. So just bring it down a little bit, and then it will just ensure that the overall folded size is going to fit. Now I'm probably going to end up using, because I need to do my aperture. What size did I do? Yes, that's the same. That's the size aperture I used in the video, and then it's the next size up to do a little frame, which I'm going to do, I think, in silver. Yeah, because I've done a gold frame for the one that you'll see on Friday. Right, so we're going to cut our circles first. So you're going to want to cut yourself 3. One you're going to keep solid for the very back, and then the other 2 we'll cut into. You might want to double these up as well if the frame ones might be a bit flimsy, but if you're backing it with acetate, then it'll be fine. I'm having a crap week, so I'm appreciating the cackles today. Ah, Bethany, if I can make people smile, then that's I'm happy with that. So sorry to hear it's not good for you right now, but hopefully this couple of hours in this live just takes your mind off of things. What's that? Monty's chairs. No, Monty would never sit on this chair. It's too high for him. Oh no, that chair, that's in my bedroom. Oh no, I'm not getting rid of that. I love it. But I use it more in my bedroom than I do in here. So, no, I haven't got rid of that. I've just got rid of my noisy, very knackered craft room chair. I made this last year using Hunky Dory cardon toppers. Yeah, it's a really nice style. There's loads of inspiration. If you just type in snow globe on Pinterest, you'll get loads. All different ones. But like I said, I've not done a snow globe for the one that I'm sharing on Friday, so it's a nice platform style card. And I think if you do like stars or squares, then just look at it as a nice platform rather than it being just for snow globe, you know. Sam, I didn't know you did snow globe cards. Yes, the 3D, I haven't got one here. So we did this one last Friday. That was just the most recent one. So we did that kind of snow globe style. That's using my die set. That works really well for it because that's giving you that platform similar to kind of what we're building today. The 3D stand and display. I think many. I've probably done a couple snow globes using this die set. I've definitely made snow globes from scratch on my Mixed Up Craft channel. I will have a look. Let me add this to another list of things to do. Snow globe playlist. And across all my channels, I will put them all into one and share it. Okay. Hey Avril. Sam, if you still have Paper Discovery in the country with the bridge dies, if you ever get rid, please. Oh, I think a lot of Paper Discovery went, Lynette, isn't it? It went when I did that big, I got rid of loads of it and went to the charity shop months and months. That was probably beginning of the year. I took loads of it. I didn't get rid of all of it because there are some bits that are like classics that I want to keep, but a big chunk of it did go. How did you miss last Friday? Don't worry, Linda. Okay, can I get this, squeeze this out of this one? Oh, I think I can. Just, no, not quite. A little bit. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I think we'll have snowmen and some of the Christmas trees, I think, in this one. So yeah, who's going to be watching Wicked next month? So me and my friend are going to watch it. Oh, I just missed the bottom there. As our Christmas get together. So I'm looking forward. So we did that last time. And it was really nice. And are you team Glinda or Elphaba? Who is to his own card? Snow globe is going to be the one. Thanks for the inspiration. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, definitely seen Wicked. Yeah, it looks so good. Right. Just pop over that. Okay. So one of them's going to be for the back. I'm probably going to back it again just so it's a little bit stronger. Now I want to use. So that's your largest one. So pop that to one side, and then you want to decide on how big you want your aperture to be. And you're going to cut this into 2 of them. You might just want one at the front and then the solid piece at the back, and just have characters and stuff in the middle. Because I've seen some, I think, where they've not added the middle bit, so it's up to you. Like I said, I'll show you all the steps. It's in that video anyway when I do it, and it's been done loads of times before. This size is this is 5-inch diameter ish. This could be a good fa la 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 card as well. You could build up quite a lot inside of it. So just get it as centered as possible. I'm going to put the acetate behind this anyway. Sorry Sam, I watched half of the first one and gave up. Oh my god, Shirley, really? I absolutely loved it. I was singing my heart out. I thought it was brilliant. What have I missed there? Good afternoon, Sam. Obviously, because I won't be able to join you today as we are at Uncle Street. Oh, bless you. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for popping in though. Probably not. One day, rainy, May. Oh, I see. Can you use a heavier cardstock instead of doubling it? Yeah, I'm sure I said that at the start. This is quite heavy, to be honest, anyway. But because I'm putting the acetate behind it, I don't need to, because I'm going to just stick that onto there. So that's going to make that nice and strong. But I might, I don't know. I think it will be enough. I think it'll be all right. I think this was like 310 GSM. This stuff when it came out, possibly. I can keep because it's coated. It's not left any marks on that. No Wicked for me. My daughters will probably go. I didn't like Oz. The Bloody Monkeys. Oh, really? A lot of people say that though. The Return to Oz is scary. Even I can watch it like now, but you think when that came out as when you were a kid, those bloody things with the wheels for feet and all the heads in the cabinet is just freaky. And it was weird because I watched, they were going back showing like old adverts, and who remembers the old Clark's advert where you got the key in your shoe and the girl fell into a dream when she was in Clark's getting her feet measured, and she was like in a almost like a bit of a like, you know, Wizard of Oz kind of dream, but the woman in it who's like the scary like witch that kind of kidnaps her reminds me of the woman or like the witch or one of the heads in Return to Oz. It took me a long time to really like kind of I quite like the movie now, but it is a weird one. Return to Oz is the only film we've had to walk out of. My daughter was I don't blame her. It really is a weird one, but there's something really good about it. But I think for that reason, they've done it well in the sense of it plays on your mind. But for children, I don't know if that's a good thing. I know the things I remember. Yeah. Sam, is that regular tape to hold thing? It's the low tack tape from Creative Craft Products, but I don't know if they're continuing it over on Hobby Maker. I just stocked up on it when they were closing down, so I'm not 100% sure. Okay, then I'm going to cut the same size aperture with the next size die. So this isn't the original big one, this is just another one. So I want to create a very thin, I always say it's like a polo mint, nice thin, and I'm going to do it in silver just to go around these two, just add a little bit of shine. I think I'm going to create a few little snowy like snow drifts to go in and like along the bottom parts as well. You could use the gnomes, would be cute in this. It could be a cute little gnome scene. You have the toadstools, make it really whimsical. I think there's quite a few fun ways you can do this. I'll use this scrap. Let me just grab the silver. Put quite a bit of my silver card now. I've put it into my filing cabinet. got it all filed. I need to organise it, like label it all, but so yeah, it's better. I've got rid of a lot of my storage, all that wooden storage and stuff. So I was thinking about when I eventually go out into the garden, and I want it to be like a nice summer house as well as an office. So I just don't want it full of stuff and loads of things, storing things that I'm not really using. So I'm being really brutal now and culling what I don't need, and if I end up feeling like I need it one day again, I'll just have to buy it. Yes, it's one of my favourite films actually, weirdly, and my mum's. Yeah, my mum's got it on DVD. I love quite a few Alfred Hitchcock movies that I like, and I've watched them, you know, within recent time as well. I wish they had given a nod to The Wiz. It was brilliant, and MJ. It was amazing. What have I missed? Wish they'd given a nod to The Wiz. Are you on about the first one? I think he's in it more in the second one, isn't he? Or have you already seen the second one? Is it already released for you? Sorry, been out raking leaves, but ready to be inspired now. Ah, hey Violet, another lovely name. I was reminded today that Marjorie from The Good Life was outside doing a forest school in the rain. One girl was being a right Marjorie. Sam, do you know the dispatch date for your magazine? Yeah, so it dispatches at the end of November, and it should be landing through your doors the first week of December. Not long. Is it play on your mind, Shaz? See, we always say that about Final Destination, when you get like a log truck in front of you. We had one in front of us on the way back from Cheltenham. We just always said the same thing. Oh my God, Final Destination, pull out. So this is optional. Some of you might not want to add this, but I think it's quite a nice little detail. I'm going to have to edit my video, or film another bit now, because in that video of this card that I've already made for the launch on Friday, I say in it, oh, this is lovely as a snow globe. And that's obviously what's already out there, but now I've done it, so I'm going to have to, yeah, show it at the beginning. There's another example of what you can make. The Wiz was in 1970s. Oh, okay. Oh, do you know what? I've not seen that in decades. I know what you mean now. I got you. Have you seen the trailer for the new Michael Jackson movie? It gave me goosebumps. I cannot wait. I sent it to my mum and I went, we are going. You have to watch this in the cinema. It looks so good. Me thinking about that movie now. I'm going to have to try and look that one up. It'd be quite nice to watch that. I can picture it. I can picture him acting in it. But yeah, I think I've seen it maybe once. I think I'm going to watch Return to Oz as well. I might watch them all again just before I go and watch it next month in the cinema. Okay, just a little glue. It's always the prep with these kind of cards. Putting it together is really easy, and it's all easy. It's just lots of like steps if you're doing all these bits. I've just got that nice little bit of shine. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this behind. So I'm going to cut this with the largest original die. The live MJ show in Vegas. Yeah, it's we've got the theatre of it as well. It's another thing I'd like to watch, is that as well. Just too much good stuff to see at the minute. My mum and sister are off to Riverdance next week. My sister got those tickets from my mum for Christmas actually, so she's waited nearly a year for it. And you can get it off of Amazon if you just type in Hunky Dory snow acetate, it comes up, or snowfall acetate, it will come up. Some people make their own and just splat gouache paint, or like an opaque paint, Tipp-Ex. If you've got that, you can make your own. It's got to obviously give it some time to dry, and it might scratch off. I don't know, I've never done it. I buy the bumper pack of this where you get like 50 sheets, and it lasts me for years. We're about 4 years, I don't know. It's still going, so. I've been to a dance show, it was amazing. Yeah, I can imagine. I love the you know, the most popular like song or performance that they did for Eurovision. That's just incredible. But I don't know, it's not my thing to sit and watch a whole like evening of it. So that is now going to back that. You can see how our snow globes all coming together. Very nice. Let's use red tape. Let's use that one. Yeah, the Posca ones as well. There's quite a few. I think people have got tutorials showing you how to make your own. If you're only making a couple of cards and you want, then maybe make your own. I mean, I tend to do quite a lot with Snowfall acetate each year, so I get good use out of my ones. But I think if you're just doing like a one-off, then maybe make your own. You can always trim it if it's gone over the edge a little bit, but I think we're okay. Yeah, I've got it all white in a bit, so it's got a bit of static. I think it's coming off of my jumper. It's not an itchy jumper, but it molts. Monty's had bits of it on him. Yeah, I think if I do some little snow drifts, because I don't want you to see that red inside. You're going to have one there, one is going to slot inside between those ones, and then we'll have our solid one on the back, like so. Now I might emboss this with the, let's emboss that. I'll do another Snowfall behind that one, because they're spaced enough apart. I think we can get away with it. Yeah, I think that will work. So do that, and then we can put it together and decorate it. I think it is as well. I think, yeah, you're right, Laura. It just adds, I mean, plain acetate's nice, but this just, yeah, just that next level. Right, lots of circles for this one. But like I said, you could easily do this with square shapes and just treat it as a platform. I mentioned the stars, hexagons. Look lovely. And we'll keep all the scraps because they all get used again. Oh, no problem, Tammy. Yeah, it's a blizzard. Hey everyone, there's some more people joining. Tap the screen, give me a thumbs up if you're in the live and you're watching, all helps out. I can't see who you are and it's free. Okay. Yeah, so we'll emboss that and then I'll stick it onto another piece just so it's nice and strong. And then, nearly doubled it up then. Trying to think if I want to add they're not too tall, so I think we can stick it all together and then decorate, because if you've got something taller, I'll explain it when I get to it because it won't make much sense at the moment. I'll be doing stuff like that. So paint pen. Wasn't available now, wasn't there? See, yeah, there's quite a few sellers now of it. I think there's some unbranded sellers as well. So whether it's like the suppliers that Hunky Dory get theirs through, I don't know. But it's a nice construction weight as well, so you could use it to make gift boxes with, you know, use it in your 3D crafts as well, which is nice. Okay, those ones. Let me just get my unboxing folder. Where's that one gone? Use it there. Oh, there it is. Just thinking, then where's that gone? Sorted out too much. Right, so that's my bubbles one, but it does look really good for snowfall as well. Cut one more. Just because it's been embossed now, it won't be as strong. Yeah, it's definitely something I can look at with the embossing folder. They're a bit easier to bring back, things like that. Maybe I can have a little look at past embossing folders. Yeah, it's getting really cold next week, which I'm dreading because my central heating is obviously still not. It's my own fault because I haven't still undecided on the radiators, but it's not like freezing cold. I'm in between two other, you know, houses as such, even though it's not technically a terrace, but it kind of is. It's not like a terrace that you would like, yeah, I don't know, hard to explain. There you go. So stick that down. With the plain on the back, I just used a piece of that because I'm running out. I need to keep some of my white back for Friday. So just use the back side. I love snowy winters, yeah. It's nice when you're in and you haven't got to go anywhere, you haven't got to go to work, you haven't got an event or a doctor's appointment or something. Do you know, we've still not had enough snow in all the years I've had Monty. So in the nearly 4 years, Monty has not experienced proper snowfall in Plymouth. It's just melted and it's not been nothing he can, you know, proper snow. So hopefully it'll be nice to have a little bit. Right, so now we can start putting this together. So you want to stick down the back first. You're going to run your glue along this 1/2 inch tab. And if you fold it in half, so you've got that 1 1/4 section and your 1/2 inch tab, and then fold the whole thing over. So it goes into this section here. Okay. And then when you bring that one up, it's now been placed perfectly centre in this base part here. Okay. Hi Chrissy. Oh, the brick and bottom. Yeah, there's a few. Yes. Okay, I'll have a little look. Another bench. Now, if you want to, so this is now going to go in between. But if you also maybe have a character or something that's a bit taller, I mean, you can snip the bottom off, but you might want to think about that and stick it down before you then stick this on. I think the snowmen and everything that I'm going to be adding, I don't think I'm going to need to trim this. I think, yeah, they're fine. Yeah, so that he can sit in that space easily. So yeah, before I stick that down, I do want to add the little snowdrift. So I'm going to take some more of this, the original size circle, but I don't need to cut it all. Just really want to focus on like the bottom portion. So I'm going to get 2 halves out of this piece. Let's just trim that off. Okay, so we've got one bit here. So I'm just going to come around so it's more of a have it maybe on the side. So I have one like that, and then I'll do the other one more to that side. And it just gets rid of that red piece as well. See how that looks now? So I'm just going to add a little blue. There. Just follow that same curve. And do the other side a little bit smaller. Oh, bye Deborah. I'm in South Florida and we finally had good weather yesterday. One day so far out of the whole year, so miss you. Oh really, is it? Well, I know there's been lots of, obviously the flooding and stuff. Is it just all round not been good then? So we're doing a snow globe card. Sorry Chris, I don't know if I replied to your comment then. I read it, I don't know if I replied. Yeah, we're doing a snow globe. So this one, again, do a slightly different one there. And this one I'll put onto that side. Yeah, so we've got something like that. I think that looks sweet. I've been trying to find Craft UK White Smooth card in A3. Have you looked on Amazon? That's where I always get mine from. A3. Do you want A3? Because they do obviously the A4 packs as well. Hey Janet, hello. The front section as a shaker would be cool. Yeah, I mean you would have thickness though, so if you, as long as you keep it on the very front one, yeah, you could definitely do a shaker on that part. The range or Amazon, yeah. So I've not really had problems getting hold of that. I've gone a little bit over there. Let's just trim that away because that'll bug me otherwise. It's one of these cards again though, you can, you know, any little bits that you're not maybe happy with, especially if it's a winter scene, you could add, you know, some glitter and some like snowflakes and little embellishments and stuff. It's quite a good one. It's quite forgiving. Okay, so I'm going to stick this one down first. So I've got that as my guide. All right, and that's your space to write your message. I'm going to use the construction just because this will eventually dry nice and hard, and because it's a coated card, I think this might be better. I'm just going to run that along there and stick it that way first, get it nice and, you know, touching the bottom. You just want to make sure that you've got it equally between the 6-inch here. So now if I lay this down and we use that line, so I need to shift over this way a little bit. There we go. Pink Frog, yeah, a few people said there's, I think Lime Tree Crafts as well, they do a good one. What's that, Laura? How do you reply to that? Iguanas fall out of trees. What have I missed? Oh, I'm in so far and finally good. Yeah, where are we getting about iguanas? What have I missed? Laura, what are you on about? What? Who said about iguanas? Yeah, we haven't got them here. There's Karen mentioned. Where am I missing about? It's a real. Oh, I've missed another comment from Karen by the looks of it. Oh no, it's Kathy. Oh, sorry. If it has been cold in Florida, we have iguanas falling out of trees. I shouldn't laugh. That's awful. I just thought, where the hell's this chat gone? Oh dear. Cold snap in Florida. They froze. Oh, that's not nice. Right. Okay, so we've got that one, and now keep it all flat still. This next one, that one, is going to go to the bottom of this section, and you just want to focus again on that same, so whatever line you're using, or you just want to make sure that they're sitting nice and parallel with each other. But it's only going to stick between that 1 1/4 bit, so don't go just putting all glue all over this, otherwise it's going to stick onto that. You still just want to add your glue to just a small area. Again, so I'm going to use the construction. I did wonder about the iguanas. Oh. Now, I have it slightly, I can't now, so where have I got that glue? Oh, I just have to stay like that. It's okay. That looks good to me. Okay, and then that one, you see if I bring it up, see how we've got our first tier. So now this one here, you're going to add your glue to your 1/2 inch tab, and also that 1 1/4 piece. I've broken these steps all down in the video when it goes out next week. You can see that, and then this is going to just fold right over. So you've got the 2 pieces now, the base and that 1 1/4 piece. Just give that all a minute to dry. Folks think they're dead but from what zoo descent? Britain says leave them alone and they will come out of the coma, hibernation, when their body temperature goes up. Oh, and then I think about all the ones that have been moved when people thought they're dead, and then where they end up going. Oh, that's sad. Okay, and then this one is going to go on this front bit. Don't stick it onto this. Make sure it just goes onto that bit. So I'll keep them both the same actually. It's just to cover that red that you saw inside. And this one is just going to sit. Oh no, hang on a minute. No, I've done this wrong. It's alright, I can cover that. I just thought then that shouldn't line up. Why is it lining up? They should all be slightly. It's okay, we'll cover that up. But I'll cover it up with some nice white card. And I'll emboss it. It's like the snow again. Easy save. It's got to stick on the very front one. There's me going, don't stick it on the front. No, it's exactly where you've got to stick it. There's still enough glue. You go that way. I'm sticking it on the very front, and again, I'm just making sure to line it up with that one. They all keep them nice and parallel. So now my height should be within that 8 inches, which it is. Yeah. So just check that and that go in your envelope. A few years ago I came across a frozen iguana. I'm also in Florida, and it was the weirdest thing. Oh, well, the fact that they can survive that though is pretty incredible. So now I'll bring it up. We've got our snow globe. How cool's that? All ready for us to decorate. But I'm going to just add, like I said, some mats and layers in there. Just make sure that's all stuck down because it's the construction glue. It just takes a little bit longer. Always happens to me, doesn't it, Simone? Everyone done with Christmas cards, or am I the only one still? I'm done. I am done. I've got loads. I know I'll have some left over, I think, now. Yeah, I am done. Late this morning. What are we up to? Hi, Dusty Desk Designs. I like that. That's a good one. I'm making a snow globe card, which is now done. It is a little bit. I did find it a bit rocky, so I think, yeah, probably when you display it, it might end up just falling onto like the back of the wall or something. But yeah, it's fine. Just finished yours today. Oh, that's all right, Natalie. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're well. Oh, you've not started yet. Yeah. No, I'm done. Right. Let me just do a quick tidy up, and then we can start stamping some snowmen and some Christmas trees and do a little bit of colouring in. Nice green Christmas trees and some white snowmen. I think that'll look cute. Because of Christmas in July, and I do that now, I've always got a good bulk done then anyway. But I have got some, I think, from leftover from last year, and then I've made loads this year. So many. Right. Cardstock. Then I think I'm going to use. Mind you, I've probably got enough. Yeah, because I need those pieces. I've got so much of this. Oh, maybe I will use the back of this. It's nice and smooth. I've not coloured on this, but it should be fine. So, Christmas tree wise, let's do three and 2 snowmen. Then we've got 5 objects. So we've got a nice odd number. If we do one there, one in there, and then our sentiment on the back. Yeah, so I think we'll do, and then yeah, one on the back with the sentiment. 2 snowmen, 3 trees. Posted 4, 8 are being handed out, others will be posted in November. Oh, nice. No, it's not going to fit. Put that one down there. What's everyone having for their dinner today? Got a few choices, I think. Chicken tikka, or what's the other option I had? Oh, curry. Leftover, not curry, sorry, leftover stew. I'm not sure. Let's see what I fancy. Oh, I've got that in the. That's another thing I have in the fridge. I buy the. Oh, it's kind of shifted a bit there. There's a really nice one that the Co-op sell. I can't think of the brand of it, but it's in a cardboard kind of tub, and it's like cream and green writing with a bit of orange, I think. Really nice. I get that quite a few times actually. Oh, and if you like Japanese, I had this, I finished it not long before I went live. Really nice. And it's these. Kelly loves Korean noodles. Oh my God, it's so delicious. Like, it's not like a pot noodle. This is like proper, you know, it's nice. Fat free, but it's really tasty. It's not Japanese, it's Korean. Really, really lovely. I get them from Co-op. Having lasagna, red wine, beef stew, bit of leftover stew from last night, and a pie. Nice, yeah, I like that idea. As a volunteer, I get a free big lunch after my shifts. So no cooking. Oh, nice, that's good. I meant minding. Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed your comment. Minding a new pup for someone today and forgot how boisterous they are. Keeping you busy then. Stew with celeriac potato puree. I don't have that often. I've had it before, but it's not something, I've never made it. Celeriac's really, it's a root vegetable, isn't it? Really, really, it's like a swede. Is that right? Possibly? I'm not completely wrong. Right, let's just bring you down a little bit. Oh, closer. What's that like? A little bit more. There we go. Right, I've got some markers here already. Let's see. Green, that's nice green actually. It's running out. Lime green. Do I have a spare jade? Let's try. What's the jade one like? Because I've got a spare. Yeah, we'll go with jade green and then I'll do a bit darker. Much like the friends are just having dippy eggs and soldiers. 50 cards already, just the 8 special cards to make and a gift bags for my co-workers. Full with self-made presents. How lovely. Lamb chops, savoury cabbage and carrots. Nice. Hey Sylvia. 7 AM and our landline is ringing with a business call. Dear. Celeriac mash is lovely. Maybe I need to. I don't think my cut. I have to go to the fruit and veg shop. They might have it in. Is it seasonal celeriac? So I know I've had it before in like a fancy restaurant, and it was nice. So yeah, let's have a little look. Yeah, so this is jade green that I'm using. Now, do we do multicoloured baubles, like all different colours, or should we stick to just like blue or red? What are soldiers? Oh, because the dippy eggs and soldiers. So it's just the way you cut your toast. So it's just toast cut long ways, so it looks like little soldiers. It was probably, oh, I've just gone right over that one. There's probably an actual, maybe it was a wartime thing. Was it something that was a lot of the soldiers would have, and it got made that way as well? Why do I keep going over that? Right, we need a darker colour. Yeah, it's just the strips, multicoloured. A little bit repetitive colouring all this in, but it will look nice. Another one multicoloured. Hey Rita, how are you? Hope you're well. Yeah, Monty's good. He's with Jay today. Although he is, now it's getting colder and wet and it's darker, he's hibernating, that boy. He ain't doing much at all. He's sleeping so much. He lays in bed longer and longer. The other day I got so much done. I kept popping in, checking he was alright. He's wagging his tail. I was like, "You gonna get up?" No. He finally decided to really kind of venture at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know what that noise is, if you can hear that. It's next door doing something. Yeah, it was hilarious. I was like, "Oh, hello." But, I mean, sausage dogs are known for sleeping, so... And he burrows as well. You would never know he's under the covers or a blanket, which is dangerous because anyone could sit on him, but luckily I know he's there. Just got in from grocery shopping. Lovely day here, 19 degrees and should be 20. Oh, lovely. No, it's mild. It's been fine all this week. It's just wet. But next week I've got cold snap. It's going to get chilly. I'm glad you could pop in for a while, Rita. Bye, Karen. 4649 mean. No, I don't know what. See more stuff going on. I ordered the new cycler. Oh, yeah, I'm using that on Friday with one of my demos with the new Oz collection. So you'll see that being used. It's perfect for an Emerald City style card with its little peaks. So, yeah, I'm going to be using it again. I'm going to have a kinetic one. I think I'm going to do something with a showstopper die and then a fun fold. That's my kind of rough plan in my head. They never tell me what to do. I just do what I want. I just trust my judgment, I guess. And then next month I've got Peanuts Christmas. And then that's it for licenses this year. So we don't have them every month. No, I think we do Peanuts every month. I think that's our kind of home license brand. I think that one we do, don't we? Can't think now. Oh, there's a lovely Valentine's or like love themed Peanuts one, which is really cute. I've got that, and there's a nice summer one as well. I've got them all already. Is that noise? It's like a roller or something. Weird. Anyway, is there a new Peanut? Yes, I'm sure there is. Was it winter? Peanuts winter. It might be winter actually. Blue. Yeah, maybe it's winter, and that's why it's coming out in December. So it's not Christmassy. I think it's the first week of December anyway. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I got one more. Got my December one. I have one every month. So I've got my December launch, and then that's it. And then the next one's 8th of Jan. Yeah, 8th of January. It should be fun. I've got a nice break for Christmas, and like I said, I'm off next week. I'm taking my last few days off, but I've got tutorials all for you, so you'll be busy. Let's do a couple of darker baubles first. I'll do all the shading. I don't know if you can hear that noise. I've no idea what it is. It's not like terrible, it's just like a weird rumbling sound. Do blue, let's do, oh, what's that, pink? Let's do orange. Purple. I'll do this nice. What's this one like? No, that's a good one for the dark pink. Let's do proper purple. Let's do another pink on that one. Not many. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What other colours am I missing? Red. Red. Yeah, cool. Right, let's do the shading. I was watching your older YouTube gingerbread house tutor. Gosh, that is an old one. But it just shows though, so, you know, timeless. Red, 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 pink. I'm not going to lie, but I don't think there's going to be that many 3D from me this year. I'm just not feeling it, and there'll be the selection box that I'll do, but I think that's going to be it. I think I'm just going to do quite a lot of non-Christmas in December, just with the odd bit. Yeah, just not feeling it. That's not really dark. So just in case anybody's waiting, there's not going to be a lot from me. So you've got your heart set on something. I don't want you hanging around. I've got plenty of Christmas stuff on there. It's all timeless things that you can bring out. Maybe I'll do some reshares. You know, archive stuff. Maybe reshare it. Christmas past. We'll make a thing of it. And then dark blue. Yeah, we've got the magazine as well, so I've got, you know, lots to focus on. We've got another collection, so I can do stuff around that. And it's a lovely one as well. It's a new shape of a style I've done before, which sold out. It was very, very popular. So there's loads to be getting on with. And there's so many other people doing loads of Christmas stuff as well, so it's not like you'll be without ideas. Yeah, I'm in Manchester 15th, 16th, 17th of December, so I won't be live on that Wednesday. But it's going to be really nice. We're going to do another load of brainstorming, which is really good when we're all together. We're talking about maybe some kind of retreat. That's on our agenda. So the ball is kind of going to be not rolling, but it's going to move. So that's quite exciting. And then they're going to take me out in the evening. We're going to go to the German markets and the Christmas markets. I'm looking forward to that. That'd be quite festive. Because really that week, once that week finishes, although technically we work the Monday and Tuesday, nobody really works Christmas Eve. So that will be chilled. In fact, maybe the Tuesday, oh no, because lots of people are going to be with family. In fact, no, I'm with family in the evening anyway. So I think we'll just do our party. I'll sort it out. But yeah, that's kind of like the main. Once that's done, I'll start kind of shutting down for Christmas. We do maybe that Friday of that week when I'm back. Maybe that could be our Christmas party, because I would go live in the morning. Maybe I won't go live that morning, but I'll go live in the more of the afternoon. So what would that be? That's the 15th, 16th, 17th. Is it the 19th? Is the Friday? That might be the Muckers Christmas party. I'm sure that's the date. Sorry, I'm missing the chat because I'm just chatting away and doing this. Maybe one of our national, there could be a weekend retreat. Oh, I'll be back in Manchester then for Christmas with the family. Oh, nice. Sounds lovely. You know, it takes a little longer to get it here in the north, so I believe, Benita, I get it to Christmas. I love watching your old tutorial. Are you making bags from your bag? I will do, but I've got no need for it yet. And I've said it before, most of my 3D makes were for Nan. It's our first Christmas without her. I had a bit of a bad day the other day. It's just going to be hard, and I'll do it all again. My mum, we joke. My mum's like, I want your hampers. My sister wants my hampers. My mates want my hampers. Like, I've got plenty of people to create for, but Nan was just special. She just loved all that stuff. Sorry, I knew I was going to cry. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Sorry, that just came out of nowhere. Oh dear, sorry, I'm the one that always keeps us all positive. Yeah, so yeah, she was special. So yeah, I'm just it's too hard. I think next year I'll be fine and we'll get back into it properly. We'll do our Valentine's stuff because yeah, Nana had my Valentine's hampers, so maybe I'll make a fun one for Charlie or something. We'll do something different. Thanks everybody. I'm not going to read the chat because it just makes me more upset, but I know you're all very kind. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, I think I need non-Christmassy things to do. I think that's what I'm trying to do, and I might as well just be honest to myself. I'm just trying to think I can do it and I can't. So yeah, we've got the magazine, we've got a new collection, I've got the peanut stuff, so that'll be nice for our Christmas party. Before you know it, it's Christmas then. I just don't want to stress myself out with stuff. I just want to be with family more than ever this year, you know. And we've got some things that we're doing more of as well through the month. I just don't want to be bogged down with doing lots of 3D bits when I don't need them, you know. We're doing a bit more of a simple Christmas as a family as well, because we're doing like some experiences, let's say, rather than not just getting those presents and stuff, you know. The first of everything, I know. Yeah, I just want to be there for Mum as well, and everyone, but I know Mum's it's going to be really hard. So, but the tree looks nice. This is, what's this one? Oh my, grass green. Sorry, I'm just going to blow my nose. Sorry everyone, that's the first time that I've done that live. I've kept it together, but it just comes out of nowhere. So right, what else can we talk about? Let's change the subject. What else has been going on? Any new crafty bits? In fact, what have some of you asked for Christmas? Genuinely, like, is there anything new that some of you are wanting? I'm so out there, I must admit. I haven't watched hardly anything. What's the grass green? Oh, I do have another one. That one's nearly gone. I'm the queen of distraction. And stalkers. Oh, really funny. You're funny. I think that one's going to have to go in the bin because it really was running out. Yeah, what's on your Christmas lists for a lot of you? I finally asked for a mini die cutting machine. Nice. Spellbinder Scout. Lovely, Kay. I must love to get me out of this. That's on Sunday. Yeah, I used to love watching that, but yeah, I did binge watch Maths, Married at First Sight. So there's the big kind of reunion bit. That's I think the next one. I'm all caught up with that. And I dare I admit, I love Made in Chelsea. I've watched it right from the start. It's just something about it. It's so far away from my life. Escapism, as they say. So I do. That's back on, new season. and I like some of the Real Housewives. I am one of those with the reality TV. I do love all that nonsense. So yeah, I do sometimes fill my brain with all of that rubbish. All my family come to share Christmas with me. Nice. National Lampoons, yeah. The train ride through Switzerland. I'd love to do it. It's the glass roof, isn't it? It looks, I've seen so many videos. It looks so good. Love moving Chelsea. Really, Kate? I would not have put you as a Chelsea fan. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Well, it's just the fact that they're just so stupid. Some of the money is just ludicrous, isn't it? But I do like it. I don't think I have much. My Jade's going now as well. These are so old. Some of these, I've had them. Gosh, I'd rather stick with. This is what my dad says. Yeah, no, I do. I'm not ashamed. I was going to walk and pick Monty up, but I wonder if I can. I think it's not raining again now till tonight. I might be able to, because he didn't get walked yesterday because it rained all day. And as most of you know, Monty, I'll just carry him. He will not walk at all. He hates it. So there's no point. Obviously, he always is tired after being at Jay's all day anyway because he plays with the other dogs. But I do like to walk and pick him up when I can. Time to get Polar Express out. I love that film. It's not one of my favourites. I like Elf and I like the Santa Claus. I like all of the Jingle All the Way. What's the one with Scott Calvin? What's that one? Him, Tim Allen in it. I love those ones. I think it's a bit animated, isn't it? Isn't that the one with Tom Hanks? Charlie loves it. Charlie's obsessed with 101 Dalmatians at the moment, specifically Cruella de Vil. So much so that Mum got him a cape. He had red shoes and he was dressing up. He loves dressing up as Cruella. That's the latest. We've gone from Buzz Lightyear and Woody. He was always dressing up as Woody. To now Cruella de Vil. What else have we had? That boy's dressing up collection is brilliant. So he's either going to go into maybe acting, because he does love putting on a performance, and his imagination is mad. And he's very sweet with all that. The pens are CCP, not anymore. You can get similar. Yeah, they're like what we call white stock, white label. So they're kind of like a factory produced marker that many companies have purchased and put their own branding on. Same with the scoreboards, trimmers. A lot of it you'll see. Many other brands have the same. These are going to look nice actually against the red and the white of the card. What time are we on? Oh, we've got plenty of time. 2 hours is well, 2.5 sometimes, isn't it? But generally that is the time that a lot of the cards do take to make, I think. Obviously, my colouring, I am speed colouring. I'm not doing very detailed shading or that lot, but I don't think you need to. I think sometimes it still looks great just how is it, as it is. Oh, Christmas with the Cranks. That is, I just love it when she's like, when she gets that, Jamie Lee Curtis, when she gets her Christmas cardigan on, or is it a little waistcoat? As soon as that goes on, she is like, she's ready. And the Christmas ham, she's got to get the Christmas ham. Love it. Such a good movie. Yeah, so I'll watch all of those as they come on. They're always good fun. Grinch. I don't mind. It's not my favourite. It is one I'll probably skip, to be fair. Yeah, the Whoville and all that lot. It's just, yeah, it's not. I'm not really into all that. And I love the traditional, you know, the old Santa Claus the movie. That's all I ever watched. I think when we were younger. Absolutely love that. I think we'll do red gloves because it'll tie in nicely with the red in the card. Oh, another squeaky one, sorry. Online option maybe. Arrange other packs similar. There's so many good markers now. I think not too long ago really. I would say when I first started crafting properly, there were markers, but they were expensive. But now you can get really good alcohol markers for not a lot of money, which is great. I use the chisel ends more as well. They're not actually, once you get kind of used to the angle of the chisel, they're actually really nice to colour with, and you can do detail with them as well. Tesco and Sainsbury's are selling, are they? I haven't been in to like a big Tesco's. We've got a massive one up the road, but I usually get all my stuff from Co-op because it's just literally on my doorstep. What sentiment do we have on this one? In fact, I think I've got a nice kind of snowy theme, like snow globy kind of one. Maybe we'll look at that. Let's just get the dark one again. Where's that two? What did I watch last night? I watched something quite good last night. So good, I can't remember what it was. I hate that. No doubt it'll come to me. Right. What colour should we do scarf? Should we do like a blue and white stripe? Same blue with the baubles. That look cute. I've done blue and white one before. Okay, blue is nice. Did you say another colour? Sorry, I just chose that quick. I think because I've done all different coloured baubles. Doing kind of all different colours on the scarf. That's cute. I want to see A Wonderful Life at the Garrick Theatre near where I live. A nice treat before Christmas comes. Get my girls in it. I took my mum to see it, Carol, last year at the theatre, and it was wonderful. I think we were like 2 seats from the front, and then all the snow came down at the end, and it absolutely covered us, and it was lovely. Such a nice film. I've gone different ways. It doesn't matter. I think next door I'm either doing a bit of DIY. Them of 160 twin markers for £20. Look like they might be similar to CCP ones. I'll have to have a little look. Although I said when these are completely gone, I think I'm going to go for the Ohuhu ones, because they're a good price on Amazon and lots of people rate those and they're good for blending. They've been, even some people have said, you know, they're really like up there with like Copics and stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, I think I might give them a try. Let's do a bit of black shading. I rate the Nuvo. I had a few of them many years ago, and they were nice. Didn't know they still make them, to be honest with you. Oh, we need a little bit of orange as well. I always forget that, do it now before for his nose. And then we do same green. And then just a couple of red berries. Can hardly see it, but it is there. Okay, and then black. I'll check the dark grey. Can I get a screenshot at the end of the markers you use, please? Yes, they're kind of all just laid out here, so I'll just grab them all. Oh, another thing, go back to Charlie as well, because it was the same when we were talking about Cruella de Vil. My sister went, do you know what he loves? And it doesn't scare him? The child snatcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. What child do you know that likes that character? Because he is awful. Charlie finds him hilarious. And he made me put it on YouTube. He sat there like just smiling. And I was like, Charlie, this would like ruin so many children. How can you just sit here? He just thinks it's funny, which then concerns me with like if a stranger approached him. But yeah, he knows all about that anyway. But still, I was like, oh my god. A little bit of brown as well for the twigs, and then I think we are done with all this, and then I will get it cut. It will stop down. This has been nice to do. And another card to add to the stash. Love the Charles shows. I was like, what? Even my sister now is still like, I can't watch that. Yeah. Lollipops, come and get your lollipops. Oh my god, Charlie, really? Dun, 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 dun. What's the little tune? Dun, dun, dun. And he's like hopping across the ground. Oh, horrid. I was hiding behind the Right, colours. I think it's up to, and then they were for the tree, and that's the light green for the tree colour. Yeah, light blue, bright dark blue, light and dark purple. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna take a screenshot. My sister used to be terrified of the flying monkeys and the wizard. We were talking about them earlier. Awful, yeah. Have you got your screenshot? Oh, I'm a little bit. Oh no, yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully, otherwise you can rewind and it'll take you back to that anyway. Right, let me just put these away now before I forget. Just roughly, just try and keep all the pinks together, oranges, reds, so on. Do the rest of them later. Right. You've got to wonder what Ian Fleming was thinking when he wrote that. Well, they say that about quite a few movies, like, you know, mental state was some of these writers under. Because, yeah, oh, typical, look. 2 trees. I need to remember they're in there. Should put them so they're like locked between the stamp sets or something, and they're more likely to be noticed. Right, tree. Got a bob in there. Should get those used really, shouldn't we? Snowman looked alive. I love me a bit of mint chocolate. The shade on the snowman is so cool. Thank you. Fed up the Chinese sites. Oh yeah, I don't really use them. You've got to wonder. I've done that one. I did watch The Omen, a few other horrors as a child. So Charles Snatcher was cool. See, I love my horrors, but he is creepy. I mean, I'm fine with it, but as a child, before I was exposed to all the horrors that I've now watched and somewhat enjoy, he was a terror. Hated it. Do you mean the stamps or the markers, Sylvia? The stamps are available on Craft Stash. I've got the pinned link at the top there. There's only a few left. There's not many. I think maybe five of the snowman, I think. So they're on Craft World. The markers are no longer available, but you can get similar, as people have been saying, from like B&M, Amazon, Tesco's and Sainsbury's have now got their own. Yeah, these are from my Christmas collection that I launched back in July. No problem, you're welcome. I must add, she wanted to be a filmmaker apprentice. Even back then, I still don't know what I would want to do. I often wonder what she ended up doing in life. Oh, here we go. When I was at junior school, a friend of mine dressed up as the child catcher. She looked too much like him. It was freaky. Oh, and then the makeup makes sense now. I'll stay zoomed in while I'm decorating, so I don't think it's too close that the card will be out of like shot. But if it is, just remind me and I'll zoom back out. I can't think how many cards I've made using all these different toppers. I've used them a lot this year, which is good. I think I've done quite a lot of fun folds using all of this. Right, let's start. See, that's really like secured itself now. It's nice and strong. Okay. So we've got one tree at the back, one there, one at the front, and then one snowman. Maybe not one there, maybe keep, no, you won't see the one at the back, so I think maybe him there. And there, or maybe I cut some of him off and have him like that. I think that's more fun. A bit like that other version I did. And there's nothing on the back really, unless I just move that tree over a bit. What about that? That sounded really posh. What about that? And then sentiment wise, maybe I just do a little sentiment at the bottom. Quite like that. You've got them. Oh, brilliant. Relatively new to crafting, but what is the reason for white borders around die cut stamped images? It's a bleed line, so it's to guarantee that the die will be able to, it's easier to lay a die down a image where you have a bleed line. If we cut the die to cut exactly around that image, you wouldn't line it up. You would end up cutting into your image. So from a usable perspective for crafters, it's best to have a slight bleed line, so that's why they do it. Yes, coming up in from the top, love it. Peeking in from the bottom left. What, both of them? See, I think I like one solid one. So I'm gonna go for that. Just cut a little bit of an arch, just so it's tucked. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'll use a little bit of red. Okay, he's in. We've committed. Now you can add a little bit of dimension, so I'm going to pop the trees up on a little bit of foam. Yeah, it does make the images pop as well, but there is a reason for it. It's to do with the kind of the factory process and its usability. I'm going to lift this one up a little bit higher than the others as well, just so it's a bit noticeable. Yeah, we cut a lot of them last time, didn't we? That was funny though. Just hover it slightly above the bottom just so it doesn't catch. Sometimes you get that little squeaking, you know, or like rough scratching sound. Yeah, it's got room to move. Cute. And then if you don't like the white border, you can always, yeah, and some people just colour it in black as well. So if I show you one like this one here, I've got a tutorial showing this when it comes to fussy cutting, but it works the same for a die cut. So if you don't want the white, where's my black marker gone, then you can literally, I'm drawing my mat, where's my, use this here. You can just go up to the line and cover it. gives it a different look. So if you want to get rid of the black, I won't do all of this, I'll just show you as an example. Obviously imagine the whole thing done. But I've got a fussy cutting video, and I kind of talk on that a little bit in the video. I can't wait to get back into my crafting. When my shoulder's fixed, I'll be able to make cards. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's nothing worse, is it, when you're out of action, can't craft. I'm going to hang mine a little bit because I just think it's nice. It's on the outside anyway. Definitely need to give this a lot of static. And this jump, although it's not itchy, it just lets the fluff go everywhere. Yeah, that's good. Chaos. You got busy now, Wendy, then. Sometimes I just softly ink blend the edges. Yeah, there's a few things, isn't there, you can do. Okay. Like I said, it does rock, so you kind of need to position it. Yeah, it's fine like that, but I guess whoever gets it might have to just put it next to a wall or something that it can kind of just prop against if it needs to. Oh, I was going to decorate the bottoms there, wasn't I? Sentiment, let me grab my Christmas ones. There's one in this one, I think. Was it the other one? No, I think it's this one. Yeah, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. A wonderful Christmas, believe in the magic, happy holidays. What did I put on that one? Another holly. There's that one. If I bring that one in, you can see. I might do happy holidays on this one. Yeah, I think I'll do this one down here because it's a little bit smaller. It'd be nice, easy to cut out. Let me zoom out a little bit because I do feel like I'm too close. Ooh. There we go. It's nice, isn't it, Shirley? And I think when you see Friday's one, if you're watching, if not, you'll see the video anyway. It just shows you another, away from the Christmas kind of theme, how nice it looks as well. So, let's see. That is Christmas the year before, I think, maybe the year before that. Yeah. That's sold out now, he's long gone. And then that's the newest snowman this year. I say long gone, like you never get him. You might find him floating around. Oh, the last card you showed us. Yeah, I made that one last Friday. That was using my last mechanism, the folding one. I'd like to know what's going on with Simone and Benita. They've been very well behaved. They're probably chatting on another stream. They chat all the time, those two. Oh dear. Or was it Shutterblind? Oh, it's 2 years ago then. Maybe even 3. God, is it that old? Is my hatless snowman 3 years old? Gosh. The years just fly. Sorry, I've got a wire right there. I should have clipped it up, I forgot. Yeah, staying off the naughty list, I like that. Let's have a look, make sure that's right. Might put a little red border around this one, just so it ties in, and then it can go. Yeah, there's nice. Let's put a little red on that. A little bit of foam. Yeah, cute. I like. It's very sweet. It's getting dark. And then a little foam. This one. And make sure you can see a bit of everything, which you can. Right, and then we'll cut 2 little bits for inside, which will be, they were 1 1/4, I think. So yeah, 1 by, we got here 3 1/2. So 1 by 3 1/4, and I'm going to emboss those. Use these bits of scrap. 3 1/4. Yes. Looks nice, just red as well. Yeah, I think on this will look quite good, tie it all together. I made the mistake of watching on my bed just well, you obviously needed it, so right, let me just emboss these bits. I think I'm going to have the chicken tikka tonight. It's feeling like a curry night. I've got a nice naan bread. I think I've got the got some nice onion bhajis as well in the freezer. I think I'm going to have that. I'll tack them in place. Yeah, that looks nice. And you can just fold it all down that way. So yeah, that's how it will look in the envelope. You've got your space all on the back. I am going to add a little bit, because I did that on my other one, it's just to anchor, like give it a bit of weight on the bottom, because you've got so much weight on top. So this will be 2 1/4 by 5 3/4. Get on with that piece. Yeah, I think that's nice. I'll use the shiny side. Thank you. I've just got home. I love the look of this. We'll catch up as soon as it goes up. Yeah, this is a snow globe DIY one, so you can make it all from scratch. I'm late to the party on this one though, because it's been around a while. So there are quite a few already out there. So this is my spin on it. You could easily add lights to this as well, because you could have your light pack. I mean, it would be a bit of bulk that way, but you could still get away with one of those light packs in the back here, and then have your wire going all around each of the circles there. I think that would look really nice. Now, if you wanted to keep this 3D as well, because it is obviously moving, you could put little struts in between each of these layers, maybe just more towards the bottom, so that keep it upright. So you could, you know, end up, you know, keeping it like this, and put it in one of my little 6x6 3D bags, gift bags. I've got one that would fit that perfectly. So it could be, you know, a 3D card that you give and keep it like that. Yeah, you could easily just add a couple of little supports there, but it will be fine. It's just, obviously I've got the acetate and everything, it's just kind of getting it in the middle, and then it kind of holds. But it is slowly, there we go. So yeah, but I know who I give this to. It'll be another crafter, so just rest it against something. Oh dear. Or buy my die, and this one will stand up forever and ever. Shall have a go at making one. I love it. I think it's great. I'm definitely, like I said, I've done the one for Friday. This will go up next week on my channel, and I might look at it in some other sizes as well. 10 folds stand on the back would stay. Yeah, I think the fun part of it is this fold, is the way it's put together. So I've done lots of snow globes before, and I've got other ways of doing them, so this was just a different way to do it. But it's, yeah, it doesn't, I'm just wondering if I can add something now that would, then it would keep it 3D. It's almost like something needs to go inside there, but it's still going to want to fall, I think. I mean, I've got heavy, but there's a lot of weight on the top of this. I think if you're just using single layers, I think it'd be fine. I'd like to show you the one I've done for Friday, because that one's not so bad. So I think this is more to do with the decoration and the weight of what I've got on it. You know? But, you know, if it's with other cards, like even like that, you know, it's fine. So I'm not too worried. You could put a small triangle support on the back. Yeah, you could even put it as another card, you know, do a little top fold or something, you know, behind it. That could be. If we cut something, I kind of want to solve it now. If I cut something that is no wider than that, so if I do a little 4x4, let's have a look. I'd rather put it in this video so you can see an option, because some of you might not have this happen because of the weight and what you're using. But I think anything that you add that's got a fold in it, so like bars and stuff, they've still got a fold. It's still going to one of them, it's got to fold flat. So that's where you're going to get the problem. But this will just be an anchor, like a prop for the back. So if we do 4x8. And it's not going to take away, because you're not going to see it from the front anyway. And then score this at 4. So now we've got our little card blank, and then that can just go behind. You don't see anything from the front, but it holds it up. And it looks nice as well. I'm going to do that, and then I can show this in that video. Like I said, I've not needed it for the other one, but at least then you've got the option, and it's a really quick way to do it. And it just guarantees then that the recipient, you know, is going to be able to display it. So just make sure that lines up. But yeah, 4x8 will be fine. You could do maybe a little bit smaller if you wanted to, but I think that's Makes a nice little card anyway. Yeah, I think that there's lots of different ways. I know some of you do some other ways for it, but I just need something that's just going to take that weight, which that will. I'll just stick that down because it's not glued. I put a stand on the back, add a double layer to the base. No, it's not to do with that. It's not about, it's this fold not being strong enough. That fold on the front and the back, that's what's causing the weight of this to move. The bottom's not, that's just holding it down. It's still going to move. So even if that was really strong, see, this is still, look, I can keep that held down. That's what's wanting to fall, you know. So there you go. And in fact, with it slightly tilted back anyway, you get to see it more when it's, you know, kind of up high. No, I like that. I'm happy with that. Like I said, at least now I know, you know, it's all good for the recipient as well. I think I just need to burnish that. I didn't burnish it very well. That's better. Yeah, loads better. There you go, sorted. And it still all goes in your normal, you know, your 6x8 envelopes. For anybody just joining, that's how it will go flat. And then so they'll take it out. They're naturally going to turn it around to see who it's from, so they can see that. And then when they display it, it just stands up straight away. Yeah, there we go. Or like I said, if you like something like this one all folds flat like this, or like so. And that's how it then is displayed. You've got all your snowmen on this one, which is very fun. But we made that one, yeah, last Friday. Oh, thank you ever so much. Yeah, it's been nice. Nice one to make. So I will be back on Friday. Like I said, 9 or 10. I'm just waiting to confirm all that with the products going live on the site. And that is launching the new Wicked and Wonderful collection, which is a Wizard of Oz themed one. And yeah, and then that's me for a week. I'm off then. But you've got this tutorial and 2 others from the Friday launch that you'll see. One of them's a really big showstopper one, which I'm looking forward to sharing. So yeah, so enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining me and spending a couple of hours with me on your Wednesday. And I will, yeah, I'll see you again on Friday morning. 2 beautiful cards. Yeah, it's nice. Like I said, I think I am all done now with my Christmas cards, so I need to get them all sorted now. Have a nice evening. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Oh, I'm off. Oh, if you know, you know. Don't take what Laura said literally, guys. It's off the back of a joke earlier on. So we're not that vulgar in here anyway. All right, I'm going to go on that note. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye. I have to take you out to stop this time. Sorry, guys.